Let's talk about the transfer process to a four-year university. Community colleges are often used as a gateway for students to go to a four-year college. There are multiple resources available to you online. There are counselors on campus that you can meet with. You can meet with counselors online if you need to. And all of these resources are put into place so that students are able to understand the transfer process, the requirements that are associated with transferring, and the special nuances that each school has. So first, I'd like to show you how to utilize and find the Columbia College Counseling website. So we're here at the main page right here, the gocolumbia.edu. And what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down and click on Student Services. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. Here's a list, all of the different services offered. And we're going to click on Counseling. And for now, we're going to focus on the transfer information. Okay, so what this is this is going to take you through detailed information about what does transferring mean, what is a transferable course. There are just a plethora of frequently asked questions that transfer students typically are wanting answers to. So it's a great resource for you to access should you need it, and of course it's available any time of day. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a website that we can use and what we do use to help students navigate through which classes they can take at Columbia in order to transfer to a university of their choice and also within a major of their choice. It's called assist.org. So here we are. We can explore transfer information, explore majors. Maybe you already know which major you want, but you maybe aren't quite sure where you want to go to school yet. So what you can do is you can click on Explore Majors, and then we're going to click on Majors up here. So let's say you want to go into the medical field. Okay, so we're going to click on Biological Sciences, Continue. It's going to ask you to select a discipline of your choice. So we would want to probably do Medical Sciences, Continue. Okay, so this is going to give you a list of what the major science or medical sciences major, that biological science degree, what it's called at each respective school. So here it's going to list out for you all of the UCs and CSUs that have a related degree. Okay, so for now we're going to take a look at the UC Davis Biological Science option, and it's going to tell you a little bit about the major at UC Davis. So for instance, they do not recommend the IGETC pattern for this particular major. Okay, so now let's talk about what community college we want to articulate with and choose classes. So of course we're going to pick Columbia College, Continue. Okay, so what we're going to do is here are all of the surrounding colleges within the area, the closest ones. There are courses that you can take to help you meet those transfer requirements. So we're going to click over here on the major preparation. Okay, and so this is going to generate what we call an assist report. So this is going to list special advising notes, requirements for admission. The course numbers are in their course listings. Okay, so down here you want to make sure that you know what that means if you're taking classes at Columbia. So maybe the Bio 2 class might be different there as opposed to at Columbia. Here it's the same, but you can take Bio 2, 4, and 6 to meet that requirement for this first section right here. Okay, so these courses are called lower division major preparation, and that's what you can take at Columbia in order to get eligible to transfer to UC Davis. So that's one way of determining what you can do at Columbia to help you meet your transfer goals. Another way is to maybe you know where you want to go, but you aren't sure what major you are interested in. Okay, so let's go back. So now we're going to explore a university. So let's pick Sac State. All right, so we are going from Columbia College. This is the college that we are attending. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's just go ahead and choose a major. How about kinesiology? All right, so what we are looking at here is an agreement between Columbia College and Sac State. So again, this is going to note any sort of special notes that they want students to be aware of and the different requirements. So again, you want to be sure that the courses are matching up. So we have a Biology 10 here at Columbia, for example, but that does not mean that it's the exact same class, the Biology 10 at Sac State. It might be called something completely different, okay? So you need to make sure that you are looking at the assist articulation, because what counts for something at Columbia might not count for the same thing at Sac State. Their Bio 10 is considered our Bio 2 or Bio 17, okay? So again, those are just things that you want to be aware of. And that's why, again, why we always recommend that you talk with the counselor. So as you can see, there are a lot of courses here at Columbia that you can meet those requirements. Take them here and to be eligible to transfer to their program. So you have to remember that transferring can be tricky, okay? You need those 60 transferable units, and you need a combination of those units to be in the major prep courses and also your gen ed courses. Depending on what your major is, there may be more that you can complete at the community college level, which is extremely helpful. So even though universities will typically take up to 70 units, you want to make sure that you're maximizing those units. Again, taking the appropriate classes so that it's an effective for your transfer. Assist is extremely helpful. Obviously, if you're wanting to transfer to a CSU or UC. And again, as I mentioned before, the private sector, they are not associated with these assist articulations. Some particular private schools do offer articulation at their respective school. So UOP is an example that we use. They offer an articulation. They call it the ROAR program. So they have a ROAR set up, and they have articulation with several of the surrounding schools within this area. So most of the time, though, if you're wanting to transfer to a private school, you'll need to contact their admissions office and work directly with the school to see what courses can count for which requirement, okay? And a Columbia College counselor, we can help you do that. So in general, again, transferring includes those 60 transferable units of coursework numbered 1 through 99, depending on the institution you're wanting to attend. Make sure that the classes you're taking are transferring to their school, okay? If it's a UC, make sure that it's UC transferable, and the same holds true for the CSU. So just make sure that it's the right combination of those 60 transferable units, and counselors can help you with that, but of course, assist.org can as well. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.